looky here.
Hello.
Honey, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm okay. Here we go. Ta-da. How you?
Yeah, I was gone. Oh, I'm feeling good. I was gone for a couple weeks, but I feel good. I lost 25 pounds,
I'm so
and
proud of you.
I feel inches off of my thighs.
Honest to God, you know, your skin looks really good too. Your skin color looks really good.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I feel good.
Margie's back from traipsing the country.
We went to North Carolina.
How was that trip?
Interesting. It was hot. Driving in 2 days was too much. Well, next time we're gonna spend 2 nights on the road.
Yeah, you have to. Did you see the exercises I put up for you through that?
Yes,
Okay.
I've done them off and on, but
Yeah, you have to get out of the car and then you have to do it and you have to get back on. But so Kristen lost 25 pounds and a lot of inches on her thighs.
yay! Awesome.
But I was looking, look at her skin. Her skin is beautiful. It's glowing.
Yeah, she's glowing.
Yeah,
Thank you.
your face is healthy looking. Before it was pasty. So now,
Oh,
yeah, and your skin's the largest filtering organ on the body. So whatever is going on with you now, things are looking healthier inside as well.
oh, good.
Yeah, that's what we're working on. Healthy enough to hold a baby.
Yes.
Yes.
So, so Margie, you guys you drove in 2 days or you drove in 1 day?
2 days.
Yeah, oh, thank you. My trusty cran flush.
Yeah.
I left it downstairs. She knows I'm gonna be like, okay, where's my cran flush?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I gotta go get mine too.
Oh, good. All right, we're just still waiting for a few other people to come on board. I want to talk to Michelle because I know Michelle is, I hope she gets on. I know she was going, her store was being, hi Idris. It was being filmed in, I don't know what it was being filmed in. Michelle was having some kind of, I guess they were doing a show in her store or something, but
Oh,
she's always talking about her feet killing her. And, you know, the first of the year, well, it's because Christmas, I decided to become a mad woman and put up Christmas lights. I love Christmas lights. I love holidays. I do it up big. But we were in a new home where it was like you had to get up on the ladder every 5 minutes and do all this stuff. And that was in December. And then and then I had to take them all down because my whole thing is the New Year's Eve. Everything has to be down off the house, clean, so that when you wake up New Year's Day, it's like it never happened. It's like, what happened to the last year? We don't know, you know? Poof. And so in January, all of a sudden I woke up in the morning and I couldn't walk. My feet were like stepping on razor blades. And I couldn't figure out what was going on. There you are, Michelle. I'm telling this story because I forgot to tell you last time. I woke up January after doing all the Christmas lights and everything up and down ladders, and I couldn't walk. I was in severe pain, and I'm like, what the heck? It was so bad. I thought it would go away. And then a couple of days later, I had to go to the hospital. And it turned out that I had plantar fasciitis. Now, have you guys ever heard about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had something like it a long time ago because I was a gymnast and I was a dancer, guitar player on stage, 6 hours back to back in real high heels. But this time, whatever I did on that ladder to put up Christmas lights and take them down, dude, I messed myself up. So they told me, you know, you got plantar fasciitis, you got to wear these stupid boots and you got to do this, you got to do that. Eventually, I had to go to a podiatrist. And I said, this has got to stop and this has got to stop now. I have people to see, places to go, things to do. I am not in the mood to have my wheels taken out from under me. And so he was a real cool podiatrist. And he says, all right, this is what you're going to do because your feet are going to hurt you all the time until this goes away. And I was thinking of you, Michelle, particularly with you because you talked about how your feet are always killing you. But when you're overweight, you're putting a lot of weight on your knees, your feet, your ankles, your hips. And a lot of time, people that are very heavy have this problem with walking because their feet are killing them. Hey, Juanita. So he told me you have to stretch, and I was telling Juanita this when she was swimming because her feet were hurting her when she would go swimming, come out of the pool. Before your exercise, always stretch your calves, but don't do it the way most people do, where they step back and then they stretch their calves. You have to put your foot up against a wall and then walk up close and stretch it till you feel all the stretch of your calf all the way to the back of your knee. And you do this for 1 minute or 30 seconds until it releases. You do it on both your feet. And then in the morning when you wake up, you don't get out of the bed until you stretch your feet out and your legs, straight legs, and then you wait again for another 30 seconds or a minute to stretch those calves until they release that tension. Then he said, then you have to buy what's called Hokas, Hoka shoes. And I said, okay, done. I'm doing all of this because
Hoka, H-O-K-A.
Hoka. And they fit you right there, or you can buy them online, but it's best if you can find a store in the area to be fitted, but you can buy them online. And if they don't fit, you can go for another size because they have wide, and then they, you know, whatever your foot is, if you have a wide foot, whatever. Those shoes saved my life. And then I went to Trader Joe's. And my daughter says, hey, look, Mom, that woman, she was stocking the shelves. She goes, Mom, that woman's got your shoes too. She turned around. Uh-oh, I'm doing a Zoom. Hi, do you want to say hi to the people? Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, I see, you got a ball. Hi.
Oh, she's so cute. Hello.
Say hi, Margie.
Hi,
Yeah, say hi. Kristen.
Hi,
Yes.
Hi.
Michelle.
Hi,
And say hi, Juanita.
Hi,
Yeah, and then say hi, Idris.
Hi,
there.
Yeah. So now Mommy's picking up the vacuum cleaner, huh? Or the machine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Say bye, girls.
Hi, Kiss.
Hi, baby.
Oh, so cute.
Is that something?
Come on, Rox. Come on, Nancy boy.
Go everybody out.
Nancy boy.
So
Oh, she talks good.
yeah, she's just turned 2.
Oh,
And she reads. I mean, we do flashcards with her, and she's nonstop alpha. So anyway, these Hoka shoes, my daughter said, Mom, this woman's got same shoes as you do. And she was on her knees stocking the shelves. And she looked up and she looked at mine. She goes, Hokas? And I go, yeah. She goes, saved my life. You know, we're like, when something saves your life, hey, Sharon Young, when something changes your life or gives you relief, that you're going to be able to maneuver better without pain, that's it. I mean, I can sell it. So she said she had the worst plantar fasciitis. She's always on her feet. She was a teacher, then she was a checker. Now she's a stock. She stocks groceries. Her feet are killing her all the time. And she got these Hoka shoes, and that was it. Changed her whole life. And she was, you know, it changes your life. It's thick heel. It gives you support on your ankles and your heels. And it's designed for people that are always on their feet. It's designed for runners. A lot of young people have them, especially when they're running on cement. But people that are always on their feet or heavy on their feet, these Hokas, now they're expensive, but you know what? I bought 2 of them. After the first one, I thought, I have a light gray one for my summer and I have black for my winter. And I ain't going nowhere without these shoes. Then they have sandals that I found. My sandal here.
Nice shoe.
These are my sandals.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
They're Hoka, but see where it's real, it supports your arch. And then this is like really, you know, cushiony, but it's supportive if you can see the side here. So during the summer, I can wear these and my feet don't hurt.
Nice.
I'm telling you this because, Michelle, I've been thinking of you all week when you just kept saying my feet are killing me. And dude, I know what killing is. It's like stepping on razor blades for plantar fasciitis.
Well,
Okay.
I Tuesdays when I come home, I actually have a girl do reflexology on me,
Mhm.
and that's why I look like when by the time the clock rolls around.
Fine. Look at me.
But no, I've had Hokas, and a couple times I had them, and they were amazing. And then they changed the material that they made them from. And so then the next time I got them, they hurt my feet and I couldn't break them in because it wasn't leather anymore, because the leather would give. So I actually have like probably at least two pair in my closet that I can't wear that are brand spanking new that I need to like just post online to sell. But I did just place another order last night for 5 pair of shoes. And one of them is a Hoka, but my podiatrist told me to order a man's size because their extra wide is wider than a women's extra wide. So
Well, that's why it's good if you can go and get them fitted. But there are different styles now, and there's different for costs. Like these sandals were $50, but some of them are more. The other shoes,
Asher, Manchester.
these are the black ones. See how thick they are?
Yeah.
And then these are the silver white ones. But they're not, they're soft inside and they're pliable. So you can check them out. Also, there's other ortho shoes, but the ones that I found the best, well, Hoka and then the other kind. So that's just because I've been thinking all week of your feet. And when your feet hurt, you don't feel like you want to go exercise.
no, it's true.
Pain takes your appetite away as well. So there's hey, welcome to the world, Sharon Young.
Just drove in.
Listen, Asher, you want to go to?
There's
What's the other brand? You said Hoka. What's the other brand?
it's this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have them.
Forcing me to put my glasses on, Juanita.
Okay.
Well, they're both Hokas, aren't they?
Huh?
They're both Hokas, aren't they?
No, this is BioFit. This was another company similar.
Oh, that one I never heard of.
It was similar. It was ortho something. I'll find it and then I'll post it.
Well, I use Atrix now. It's the most comfortable shoe that I've found, besides my Birkenstock got me started in having my feet come out of it. I found these Atrix, and like you said, you pay for them. They are great. And their sandals, oh my gosh, they're wonderful.
Okay, then when I post, I'm gonna post these two for everybody, and then you post those. Everybody can help each other to find the shoe that's right for them. But you know what? My mother taught me your teeth, your feet, and a good bed. You've got to pay attention to all of that. Okay, the next thing I want to tell you guys is I'm trying out a product that I think will be really good for you all. I'm excited about it, and it'll go along with your Osaline because it's a powdered medium chain triglyceride with collagen, and it seems to be strengthening up the muscles, and it acts like a keto, like when you put yourself into a keto state, and it helps you to burn the fat. So I'm trying it. I like it a lot, and putting it with the Osaline is amazing. And for all you women that, you know, eat all day long, like Sharon Young and Juanita, in other words, they don't eat. This would be good because you're becoming deficient when you don't eat. You're becoming deficient in especially the medium chain triglycerides and the collagen. As soon as you start eating more, I know you guys feel better and you start to lose. The good news is for all you latecomers, Kristen's already lost 25 pounds.
Woohoo!
Yay.
Yay.
She's lost a lot of inches on her thighs, and the girl is kicking butt and taking names. So
Awesome.
she's the star of the week so far because
Oh,
she's motivated. She's definitely motivated, but you know what? She's doing what she's supposed to do. And that is, you know, you got to lead by example. Because her life, this girl wants a baby, she wants a family, she wants to live long and have a wonderful future. And I don't care how old you guys are, it's really best to live long and prosper, not live long and suffer. So
mhm.
the next thing I want to share with you guys, that I'll let you know about that one product. I put a call in and I emailed them to discuss with their lab and all that stuff to just get validation as to what everything is. And if I like it, I'll just share it with you. I mean, I do like it. I want to share it with you guys. I just want to make sure everything so far looks really kosher. And you add it with your one large scoop with your Osaline. And it's amazing how you feel really full and satisfied and not hungry for a long time. But the next thing you notice is that you're very strong and your energy is amazing. So I will share that with you as soon as they contact me. The other thing is, I want, and I know I've said this before, but I'm working on it. I want to get off Facebook, and we'll keep our Facebook so we can still communicate with everybody on Facebook. But I've been working with Gab and CloutHub. I've talked with the owner and developer of CloutHub, and I really like Andrew Torba of Gab. These are two platforms that are similar to Facebook, but it allows us to, you know, nowadays when somebody says, hey, how can we find you? Where's your social this? And, you know, if people want to see you here, what do? They always say, well, I'm on Gab, I'm on CloutHub, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook. So to be able to go to Gab or CloutHub is not a big deal. It's just a matter of going to gab.com and creating an account, and you'll be able to have that put onto your desktop. And CloutHub, there's already an app in the store, but they do not interfere with whatever you're doing. It's all freedom of speech, because in Facebook, when I did some before and afters for some people, I was very proud of them. Facebook tried to cancel me saying I was fat shaming. And then there was something else that I put up there that they attacked me on. And I'm like, what is this? You know, you can't do before and afters. And it was such a beautiful before and after. And they accused me of being whatever. So, you know what? You show me who you run with, it tells you what you are, you know? And I don't really want to run with Facebook anymore. It'll take a while, but it's not a big deal for me to post on Facebook, post on Gab, post on CloudHub. I've already created the rooms there and I'm just developing it right now. And you guys can go to either one and get the knowledge of the Zoom. You can also go to Facebook and see whatever's happening there. But I think in the long run, I prefer, and I already put the Zoom information up on Gab and up on CloudHub and on Facebook. So I prefer to have those channels open so we don't have to deal with all that other nonsense. It's not fat shaming to show somebody that they've improved the quality of their life. And you really can't argue with these people because there's nobody to argue with. They say, if you don't like the decision, too bad. So I'm announcing that right now because I spent all day working on Gab and CloudHub. And eventually what I'll do is I'll just take those links and I'll put them in the Facebook room as well, saying you can follow us there. So how do you guys feel about that?
I'm okay.
Do you think that
Probably
it's
me.
Kristen?
or
Oh, I'm sorry. Whatever you want. It's fine with me.
Wow, that works for me. Juanita,
It's great to learn
Yep,
something
I'm
new.
good.
it say that, Margie?
It's great to learn something new.
Okay, you guys are the bomb, man. Okay, Idris, are you gonna, well, it's just a phone number. Idris, can you, do you get our,
I'll check it out.
okay.
should we choose one or the other, or should we just like get both of them?
Basically, I really want you to get both of them to let me know which ones you guys like.
Okay.
But I will be posting dual stuff. So I'll post it in Facebook, I'll post it in Gab, post it in Cloud. But if Facebook, right now, Facebook is punishing me for fat shaming and something else. I don't know what else is. And so they banned me for 30 days.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I'm in war right now. So I had to have Dr. Vicky post all the stuff that I wanted in there so you guys could get the Zoom link and everything.
Wow. Oh,
But I'm not playing that game. I'm not, they can go do their crap somewhere else. I have to make that transition. And I want to make sure you girls do not, and guys, I mean, if Bill's hanging out, and other, we've got Pat Campbell and Jonathan is doing really amazing. So I want to know that everybody will be able to not be intimidated by a new platform, because I think we, like Margie said, we have to expand and grow, and it's a good thing to learn. And I spent today, Dr. Vicky, you do not want to see her work on a computer with a mouse or her phone, it's just painful. It's like, Vic, can you try to get on CloudHub and see if you can find the room I just established? And she's like, nope, doesn't come up for me. I'm like, no, you have switch the app and it'll open, So I just want to make sure it's okay for you guys, but Margie's right.
okay.
Kristen, you're the best. All right. So now I have been eating a lot of fruit. I have been eating Jackie's chicken salad, at least one bowl a day. I have been eating my little turkey taco thing at least one time a day. And I've been eating my goat yogurt nuts one time a day. I've been having 3 of these every day. And with this new product I want to share with you guys, I'm thinking that because I had that surgery last year and then I got real sick with a virus. I felt like I had put on some weight because I had to sleep in a reclining chair for 8 weeks. And it was ridiculous. So I thought, I feel like I've gotten some, pounds on me. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to go hardcore boot camp, phase 1. And this is what I'm doing. And now I'm like Kristen, my clothes are looser. I'm dropping like crazy. And it was true, when you're convalescent, you're not moving around at all. You're going to put on a couple of pounds. It's for the body knows that it'll put on reserves or keep reserves on if the body is not well or it's afraid the body's going to go down. And that's what happened with me. So I thought, you know what? I'm hardcore, phase 1, hardcore boot camp. And I want you guys to be that way. I would never tell you to do
Do
it.
you do it at the same time? Do you do the Jackie's chicken salad always at lunch, or do you do it sometimes at dinner?
Whenever I feel like it, but it's either, if it's I go along with, I'm sort of like asking myself, okay, I'm hungry. What do I want to eat? My body, this lifestyle trains the brain. So if you're going to need more probiotics. Oh, okay. I feel like I need the goat yogurt and nuts. I need the oils in the nuts. Or you know what? My body's saying, no, I need some protein, much more protein than a lot of broccoli. I'll feel broccoli. So then my body's saying, no, you got to eat the chicken salad. The little turkey wraps that I do, if it's a hot day and I'm hungry, and I think about, wow, it's the mayonnaise. I put a slice of pickle in there. I do you guys see what I put in there, the red bell pepper, cucumbers. I do a little bit of salt and I do the cayenne pepper. And then I do some chopped up kale or lettuce and throw it in there. So I have like a little clamshell and the outside of it is a turkey slice. And when it's really hot, I'll make 4 of those. I sit down and I enjoy the heck out of that. And my body is saying, no, you don't, you need your protein, you need to be full, but you don't want anything hot or you don't want anything in a big bowl that's gonna be that filling. So you have to listen to your brain. Your brain is going to tell you. And if you allow your body to share with you what you really feel you should be eating for, after your fruit. So, that's your breakfast. But when you go into your first meal, your second meal, your third meal, whatever it is, ask yourself, what am I hungry for? But make sure you eat. Who's area code 309? Is that Sharon? Who is that?
Luann Murray.
Oh, Luann. Hey, Luann.
Yeah, thanks to Debbie. And little Patty Rowan is asking me how to get on it, so I'm texting her while I'm listening to you, okay?
Oh, excellent. Okay, I'm glad you got on, honey.
Yeah, thanks so much.
So, Juanita's back in the ocean. So I want you guys to go hardcore. If Kristen's already lost over 25 pounds with inches, she is doing this right. Some of you don't have 25 pounds to lose. Some of you have more. And it's not about pounds, it's about inches. But when your clothes are fitting looser, when you feel like you're more energetic and your feet aren't killing you because you're moving around a lot, then you're doing the right thing too. You guys get it? It's summer now.
Yeah, before I went to North Carolina, I knew it was going to be really hot down there. So I went to Kohl's and I said, well, I'll just buy some shorts. So I said, well, I'm just gonna take size 10 in. And I thought I'd fit into size 10. Well, they seemed a little big, so I went back and got size 8. I'm left with.
Nice.
Left with 8s?
Yeah, well, 2 8s and like jean shorts and like a nice fitted short capri, a nice capri in a size
Uh-huh.
10.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's, that's what you wanted because you didn't even know. See, that's the beauty of not weighing. I'm not much of a measurer. I used to be, but without weighing, all you have to do, if you follow this to a T and you go a good 4 weeks, then another 4 weeks, then another 4 weeks, and then you try to go find some clothes, that's the shocker.
Yeah, yeah.
And
we
you
don't-
know,
yeah.
that kind of shock is fun.
Yeah, it was.
Sharon Young,
Yes.
how are we doing?
Well, I went to Chicago Sunday and I was there Monday and Tuesday at a conference. So I did the best I could. I didn't do anything super bad, but I didn't do everything I needed, would normally do if I was home.
Well, it's a challenge when you're finally committed and you're trying to do, the fact that you said you did the best, then the best you could is the best you could. But my big question is, did you eat starch?
No,
Great. My big question is, did you food combine?
no.
Bad.
Wait. Maybe I don't understand what you mean by that. I didn't eat fruit with anything else.
Okay, good.
What else is there? Food combined. What is that? I don't know.
Okay, did you eat low glycemic foods and you didn't put any starches in with a protein?
No.
Okay,
I
good.
don't. Oh, wait a minute. Did any starch in with?
Did you have a potato? Did you have rice?
No.
Did you have,
Oh, I did. Wait, I did have some rice last night.
okay, so you had,
I chose rice over potato. I thought rice would be better than a potato.
no, but now you're at a nutritional ketosis. So
Wow.
it'll take you about 3 to 4 days to get back in. You want your body to live off your own fat. It's better energy, and that's how you start to trim up, lean up, and cut and carve.
So not eating starch.
Yes, because you have been eating starch for energy for a long time. And then your body is looking around saying, how come Sharon's not throwing down toast or potatoes or rice or chips or some cookies? Where are we going to get our energy? And your body says, we don't have any energy right now. That's when you go into the day of exhaustion. We call it DOE, because your body is exhausted. It needs the starch to convert to sugar. But once it switches over, like the next day, it starts to look around your body to see what it can burn for energy. And that'll be your fat. It'll
Okay.
be the fat, women lose from the top down. Men always get it in their stomachs first, but you'll start to see your face trim down. You'll start to see your arms trim down, your chest level right up here, and the fat pads on the back and all that, the rolls and things like that. You'll start to see all that start to burn up. And then you're in I don't know how long that, bless you. I don't know how, Margie, how long did it take you to get down to an 8?
Well, when did we start?
Yeah, that's a good point.
2 months, a month and a half? Yeah.
Yeah, it's been about 2 months. So you went from a size, what did you think you were in, 12?
12, yeah.
So in 2 months, you went from a 12 to an 8.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, that's really wonderful.
It depends on who makes it though. So it's still in some 10s.
Hey,
So
go with it.
Yeah.
I'll take the 8. It's okay.
Don't try to turn an 8 into a 10.
Yeah, I mean, come on, quit while you're ahead, Margie, jeez. No, but I mean, to get into an 8 from a 12 and in 2 months,
Yeah.
and in 2 months, we got Kristen, she's lost 25 plus inches.
Yes, and I need to make a confession.
Uh-oh. Must be fun.
Yesterday, I left the house without food, and I went to McDonald's.
No, you did not.
I had a McMuffin and a hash brown
Oh my God.
and sweet coffee.
Get down on your knees.
And but the good thing is I did not enjoy it. I felt guilty. And then the coffee was so sweet, I had to add black coffee to it. I didn't like it. So, but I went right back into my turkey wraps and my crayon flesh, and I ate all good today.
Good.
And I'm not going to do it again because I left the house without being prepared, and I'm still struggling with the mental cravings.
Yeah, well, that's obvious. And not only that, but you could have gone somewhere else not to eat that bad.
Yes.
So that was the cravings of what you wanted, because that's still in your mind that has
Yes.
taste. But I'm so happy you got sick on it.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Now, could you believe how sugar that was? How sweet that was?
It had caramel syrup too.
Oh,
It was bad.
Oh my God.
I don't care if you're Catholic or not. Go to the confession booth. Good Lord.
I'm drinking my crayon flesh.
Yeah, you need to flush that out for sure. But you know, look, you've got what, about 200 to lose?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now you've got, let me see.
180.
180 now. Well, as far as I'm concerned, you got to, okay, you're out of nutritional ketosis too. See, Sharon Young, she did rice. You did just poison. Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
No, it's common because even with, you know, in our brain, we are triggered by certain things. You've been really, really good and you've been staying strong. But then there's a moment that something is triggered. You gave yourself an excuse. Oh, I forgot my food. Let's go to McDonald's. You know, you could have gone to what's the Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Okay, you get the chicken nuggets without the covering, you know, the breading. That's just straight chicken and it's got a great taste. You could have gotten a couple of those. And I think there's
sugar in those. I looked it up though. I looked at the label.
In the what? In the Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, the grilled chicken has a marinade and there's sugar in it.
Is it what you ate yesterday?
No, it's much better than yesterday. So that's
I'm just saying, you know, there's other places you can go. You can go to the shopping market. You can go to the grocery store and you can get yourself some sliced turkey. You know, just eat the turkey rolls. You know, there's ways to do it. That's why I want you guys to get really OCD. You have to get so obnoxiously OCD. Like, okay, I left my food at home. Wow, I could go to McDonald's, or like I could really go hardcore and continue with the right way to go. And it's human, it's normal. This is what you've been doing in the past to get to your weight that you are right now. So, I mean, you can't be beat up too much for that, but you cannot afford to do that ever again.
No.
because it, especially now, since you've been off the sugar and you've been doing really well, that could have given you pancreatitis.
Oh.
You know, it could have really hurt you a lot. And now your liver's toxic. You know, you stopped your body from burning your fat. So now you have to do nutritional ketosis, get back into it. And it'll take about 3 or 4 days. And, you know, you've got to really starve your body from anything that it's going to accept for energy. And that's, Sharon, that's what you have to do. You have to do this because, you know, it's healthy. You're going to have a better complexion. You're going to have rosier cheeks. Your hair is going to be thicker and fuller. You're going to see your hair, skin, and nails greatly improve. I mean, who hasn't seen really eating right improve your nails? I mean, I have to cut my nails all the time now.
Because my nails, like I've had to cut them so much.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that was why. I mean, seriously, like they grow a lot. I got to cut them more, and they're hard, and they never used to be that hard.
Exactly. You're absorbing now. When you food combine, you're digesting and absorbing, because and that's why we do our probiotics before our head hits the pillow at night, so that those little guys go down into our gut and colonize. Then, and they're the ones that extracts all the nutrients from the foods we're chewing up. If you don't food combine, you're barely getting 10% to go to your bone, blood, tissue, organs, hair, skin, nails, brain, heart, you name it. What is feeding your body to exist? So you're either a broken down old car, or you take care of it so it'll last a long time and get you where you want to go. And you're going to have mishaps like this. Kristen, you've lost the 25 and some inches. And that kind of also made you feel good. So you thought, well, it's like a little celebration thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's so common when these things happen, but you got to catch yourself. You got to be hardcore, and you got to say, oh no, I'm going to starve before I put that stuff in my mouth. But you have to starve because you weren't out in the middle of the desert. You could have found someplace else. And like I say, many, many times, I've been in a place where it's been sketchy. And when we were on the road, I would just pull over into a market and just go in and get whatever I need. So what, Sharon?
Well, okay, so I'm driving back from Chicago, and I'm hungry. So I'm thinking, well, okay, what do I eat?
Hold on, I think Juanita. Is that you, Juanita? Who are we hearing? Somebody.
She's on the phone, yeah. Just mute her.
I don't know. Is it her? Let me see.
You can mute her, yeah. Just mute her.
It's the two on the phone.
No, I think it was Juanita.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't have
I think
anything
I
on.
just muted her. Yeah. So go ahead. When I see her face come out of the ocean again, I will I'll unmute her.
All right.
Go,
So
Sharon.
anyway, so what I did was I stopped at Subway, and they have this thing called a protein bowl. It's no bread. So I had tuna fish protein bowl with spinach, cucumbers, tomatoes. I guess that was it.
That's good.
And then I had 3 hard-boiled eggs in my
Okay.
cooler. So
That's
I
good.
put 3 hard-boiled eggs in there, and that's what I ate.
Were you satisfied?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You could actually make something like that at your house. Even Jackie's chicken salad can be done with Jackie's tuna salad, salmon, eggs. I've done the eggs before. I really like it. You know, that's the way to do it, Sharon. You stopped off and you got the right And that's, Kristen, you could, where was that? That was Subway?
Subway, they have what's called protein bowl. So there's no
That's
bread.
good.
They don't, it's like basically they just put stuff in a bowl and, you know.
So you don't have the bread.
You could get their turkey. I think they have turkey. They have chicken. No, they have grilled chicken.
Yeah.
Um,
Gotta be
You know,
careful.
you could
bread
choose
is-
whatever protein you wanted.
You guys are familiar with the bread is not really bread, right?
Right. Right.
It's artificial.
Really?
The bread is artificial.
Yeah.
That's why it tastes like cardboard at Subway.
Yeah, that's right.
Duh.
Yeah, it's not good bread. It's not good. It's not the kind of bread you want at all.
No, it's not, your body doesn't recognize it as food. So it's only going to wreak havoc inside your gut.
Yeah, no,
Why do they do that?
It's cheap and it's the food industry and they want to make everybody, you know, sick so they can make drugs for it. It's as simple as that. Read The Cost of Being Sick by Nicholas
Yeah.
Webb, I believe. But I think, who's area code 217?
Mine, I'm Pat Rowland. I'm a friend of Luann.
Oh, hi, Pat. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, finally.
Yeah,
Thank
Yeah,
you.
good for you.
finally for Luann too, by the way.
It's been a struggle,
Oh.
girl, but we made it.
No, you girls, thank you very much for joining us. I'm really happy that, you know, we're a support group here and we're all on the same page. We don't want to struggle for the rest of our life. Some of us have lost and then gained it all back. Some of us have, you know, just kind of got stuck with the COVID period and slacked off a little bit, or like, sorry, Wendy, I keep saying Wendy. But she got on the call and she said it herself, but I like to keep repeating what she said, that she started feeling bad for herself. So she went into comfort food. But comfort food with Flush Your Fat for Good, you don't overeat and you don't undereat. But if you eat the right foods at the right time, eat as much as you want until you're no longer hungry. Because if you allow your brain to be trained, and your body is going to let you know, hey, thank you for all these minerals. Thank you for all these vitamins. Thank you for this protein. Thank you for this fiber, but you've now had enough. So then you know your satiety center is saying, that's it, it's over, go relax. But remember to chew your food. It is so important that if you're in a hurry and you don't chew your food, to masticate everything in your mouth is to set your stomach up to be able to digest it and then absorb. But if we're always in a big hurry and we're not chewing well, that's why it's important, if you have bad teeth, you have to get your teeth fixed, because you're inevitably going to have stomach problems. So like my mom said, your teeth, your feet, and a good bed. And it's true. You've got to take care of yourself. Don't forget, if you guys don't have the workbook, get on the website, Flush Your Fat for Good. It's the number 4good.com. Go to the storefront and at least get the workbook and start enjoying. And or if you want to get the starter pack, it's the book, the workbook, all the charts, and the VIP membership for a month. It's free. And then you get the CLA GLA. And that's a great way to get started if you're truly serious about losing the weight. And the bottom line is, we're not just about losing fat. I want you guys to get to the place where you want it to be, where your body says, I'm healthy, I feel good, and I like how I fit in my clothes, and never struggle again. This yo-yoing is so dangerous on your heart. It's very dangerous. It's dangerous on your liver and your kidneys. So it's really important that you learn this lifestyle so that it stays with you. It's like learning how to drive. If you guys get a new car, it's a little awkward at first because, oh, you know, where's this, you know, if it's stick shift or where's this or that, a new car, but you always know how to drive a car. And when you know, I'm sure you guys brush your teeth twice a day, no question, right? Does anybody think about, well, did I brush my teeth today? Do I have to brush my teeth tonight? No, we don't do that. We are programmed and disciplined, and we have been taught properly about dental health. So we brush our teeth twice a day. We don't think about it. When we get into the car, we know how to drive. Do we all of a sudden say, you know, that's a red light, but I don't feel like it today that I should stop for that red light? No. You know, I forgot my food at home, but there's a McDonald's.
Oh.
No, it shouldn't even be in your vocabulary and your mindset. You should automatically know that's the devil. Stay away. And that's only going to hurt me. Do not put anything in your mouth that is going to harm you, that is going to put weight on you, that is going to hurt your pancreas, that's going to make your liver toxic, that's going to make you sluggish and feel bad. Because God gave us this body, guys, and we have to take really, really good care of it. We just saw the importance of having a good immune system. And, you know, we've all lived through our lives with colds, flus, different viruses. What just happened in this last year with the COVID, the whole point was to keep your immune system strong. And not many people talked about that. They talked about medicines and they talked about this and they talked about that, but very few people talked about it's your immune system and you've got to support your body. Now, how do you do that? Yeah, you have to supplement. You have to take the glyconutrients, you have to take the phytosterols, you have to take vitamins and minerals. You have to do the enzymes to help your foods digest your protein meals before you eat. You have to take the probiotics before you hit the bed. You know, your head hits the pillow. But when you get into a car, don't you have to put your foot on the brake before you take it out of gear? I have moments in my childhood that didn't happen too good, but my mother immediately yelled at me, no, you're gonna go right through the garage door if you do that. So, but you know, we know some of those things. When you get into a car to drive, we know we have to take it out of park and put it into reverse or drive. We know before we do anything, for safety's sake, we have to put our foot on the brake. We know we have to look behind us before we back up. These are things to keep ourselves safe. But if we don't feed ourselves and lose the weight and stay strong and healthy, we're not protecting ourselves. And we have to protect ourselves, guys. There's a lot of things out there that I won't even tell you about because you're just going to have to take my word for it. We're going to be bombarded with some really bad stuff, you know, other viruses, other colds, other flus, but also we're going to have a challenge with getting some of our foods, and we're going to have a challenge with a lot of things. And there's a lot of stress out there. We cannot afford to be weakened and let stress destroy us. So we have to be survivalists. Does everybody understand this?
Yes.
Especially you, Kristen, because some of us are old hags, but you're young and you're going to have a family. And what comes ahead of you means you got to be strong and you've got to be energetic and you know, you want to get down on the ground with your baby and she's crawling or he's crawling or whatever, you've got to, you know, you might even want to homeschool. That means you got to have more energy for all of those things. The thing is, we all have to see what's coming ahead of us, and we've got to be prepared. The biggest thing is to lose our fat, because 20 pounds overweight is linked to 20 health conditions or more. None of us can afford that. None of us. And it doesn't matter how old you are. We had an 87-year-old that she lost 67 pounds and she was in a walker. You know, we had a 92-year-old that had lost 15 pounds. And she said she wished she had known about this lifestyle 30 years ago. She just yo-yoed and suffered and yo-yoed. Now, when none of us should have to suffer because of our weight. We shouldn't have to go into the closet and say, oh my God, I have to go to an event. I have to go to a meeting. I have to go to a wedding. I have to go somewhere. It's summer. Somebody invited me to the pool. I have to put a bathing suit on. I don't know. Is that you, Michelle?
Tomorrow night, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, but you know, your face looks pretty good from the last time I saw you. Are you thinning down a little?
Maybe.
I don't want this maybe stuff.
I mean, there are a couple pairs of pants that I had to put on. Like I usually wear jeans to my store, and you know, like, well, this is kind of embarrassing, but like, you know, like the in between my thighs had worn thin. So then it started ripping. So now I can't wear those jeans anymore. So I had to find a pair of pants that I could wear. Plus it's getting like, it's like extremely hot.
Yeah.
So I was trying to find something else. And so I found just another pair of pants that, you know, fit, that I want to say when we first started this didn't fit. So,
Okay. So
you
I'm
know,
asking, can you hear Juanita? Because I unmuted you or something. I don't know what I did. Asked to unmute right there. Okay, so if I just heard you correctly, say it again.
that I must have lost something because the pants that
Yeah, give yourself credit. You did it.
Yeah, who said that?
Me.
Margie?
Yeah.
she's giving it back to me because I told her not to fucking eat it.
I know. That's good. You guys are brutal. You know what, Michelle, I do, how am I going to say this to you?
Just say it.
Okay, stop being a coward. Did you ever see Terminator? With Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think it was Terminator. And the mother with her young boy, she was a wuss, big wuss. And always, you know, didn't want to get involved and, you know, okay, whatever. You know, I don't want any trouble. And she was in work and, you know, they'd want her to do extra work. And it's like, oh, okay. And, you know, she loved her son. She, you know, but she always felt like whatever was happening, she didn't want to get involved. And whatever she did when they said, good job, she goes, yeah, you know, I tried. So all of a sudden, this guy from, you know, is an alien, Terminator, is out to find her son and try to kill him because he's the answer for the future on this alien planet that's going to save them all. But the Terminator is a real bad dude. So he's after to
Hi
kill
there.
her son. Who's talking?
No, I know. I know.
Okay.
Do them all.
Juanita is doing her thing. Long story short, this woman knew she had to save her son. She found out all about it, and she didn't even ever want to pick up a stick to you know, beat off a dog from her neighborhood. And at the end of the movie, she had an AK-47 in her arms, And she was yelling at the Terminator, come and get it. She gained her confidence because she was fighting for her son's life. No more was she afraid or embarrassed or weak, because to her, her son was everything. And if she didn't do what she had to do to save his life, that was it. They were out to destroy him. And these are big aliens, right? It was a great movie. You're not saving your son, you're saving yourself. And we all have to stand up, be strong, and fight those temptations, because there's alternatives. If you're stuck out in the middle of the desert, I get it. If McDonald's right there, man, go for it. But even McDonald's, you can get just the burger.
Oh, that's not a burger. Don't say that.
Well, whatever, it's just the meat, whatever it is, but you don't have to.
Yeah, I made a conscious choice to do bad. It was a choice.
There you go. Amen, sister. So
Because I could have got the scrambled eggs by itself.
right, but that goes to show you, you've for 2 months you have been done exceptionally well. But we have to get, let's see, where are we, June? We're going into July. All of July, August, September, October. You should have at least 40 to 50 pounds off by then. And things will start to get a little bit easier for you.
How many a month?
Girls can lose like 10 pounds a month. Men can lose 15 to 20.
So by October, I could have 40 pounds off.
Yeah, I told you that before.
Yeah. I want to be under 300 by August. I'm 323 today.
Okay, you can. So we're all going to hold you accountable for that.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that.
Yes, you can. And you know what? We're all here. You can get on a Mayday call. You can get onto Facebook and go, Mayday, Mayday. I left my food at home. Okay.
Out of this drive-through.
But don't ever do that again.
Well,
Okay, guys. Well, look, you're all doing great. I'm happy to hear that you're still staying strong. And Luann, thank you for joining us. And
Yes, thank you.
and what is the other lady's name that just joined us?
Oh, Pat.
Pat. Yes, thank you, Pat, for joining us. And
Oh, thank you.
we're all going to meet next Tuesday and have amazing stories to tell.
I got a question.
What?
How do you eat jicama? I bought some. I went to Dallas and I have my cran juice and all that. And how do I eat that jicama or jicama or whatever it's called? You know that stuff.
Just peel it, eat it.
You slice it thin, you squeeze lime on it and sprinkle a little salt, and it's delicious.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to eat it like a tortilla. No?
Oh, you mean no, yes, you got that at Trader Joe's?
Yes.
Okay, so lay it out flat on lay about 3 or 4 of them on a flat plate. Smear mayonnaise on top with a little cayenne pepper and salt, and then put your vegetables in the middle, like red bell pepper, asparagus, cucumbers, and you can also do goat cheese. I love crumbled up goat cheese. Put a little bit of your greens, whatever lettuce or whatever kale you got, arugula, and then turn it over, and there's your taco.
Okay, gotcha.
You can put meat in it though, can't you, if you wanted to?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a vegetable.
Yes, you can. What I've done before is put the turkey down and then put the jicama slice on top.
Mhm.
Yeah. Girls, you're amazing. I love you. And until next Tuesday, we will talk, and stay strong.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.